Hey everybody, Aaron here. Welcome back to another anime review. Today we are looking at episode 9 of Fox Spirit Matchmaker. So, off topic, I actually had to redo this review because I had done a 4-minute review which came out pretty good and I forgot to save it. So I lost all of that. So now I gotta restart this review. Hopefully get it in, a decent way this time, so whatever. Anyways, this week's episode of Fox Spirit Matchmaker was very good. I really enjoyed it. I think that probably one of the best parts of it, honestly, was the fact that we learned more about Fugui, and we learned more about also the spider yokai and what their kind of relationship is, why she's so infatuated with them all of a sudden, it seemed like. So, in Fugui's past, before his reincarnation, is more so just his current timeline, he's always been the star pupil. He's always been the guy with a lot of prestige. He has a lot of money. He has obviously his clan's well known, etc. The thing is that no matter what, once his name is told to people, like once people say, oh, Fugui, he immediately loses all the prestige. He immediately becomes like hated by people. He's even talked about how he's had girlfriends before run away from him as soon as they find his name out. And I feel like that's definitely, there's more to it than that. Like, I feel like something is associated with his name on a grander scale, like maybe it's cursed somehow or has been done with something. I would love to know in the comments below. Don't spoil too much of it, but tell me, is there more to this name, like reason why people hate his name, or is it because it's just that's a comical thing of the whole show, is like, oh, people hate his name? Because I think that would be kind of overly silly. I mean, like, to hate someone just because of their name is ridiculous. That's outrageous. I've known people in the past that have had issues with their name or nicknames before, but never on this scale. It's just so silly. Off the second part of the story, we see more about the spider yokai and her past, and it was with originally many generations ago with the original spirit of Fugui, where he saved her life because she had been kind of I want to say mistreated. She was enslaved essentially to a master who was very abusive towards her. And what he ended up doing was, even though he's a Taoist who should kill yokai, he saved her life, took away her talismans that were binding her powers, and let her run free, but she always stuck with him because apparently she really did fall for the guy. And what's funny is that Fugui is at one point sprinkled with magic powder from the girl, the spider yokai, but he remembers the past, but he still hates her. And what's even worse is that she still loves him. She really does, have such great feelings for him. But regardless, he's like, I wish I would have known that, you were on the roof. I would have killed you in one hit instead of like only hitting the roof and getting up here myself. And I'm like, I wonder if maybe in the past, and they're probably going to go into this next week's episode, but I wonder if there's more to that story, because all we saw was a tidbit of the past. We didn't see the whole story, and so far with Fox Spirit Matchmaker, they do a good job of always kind of telling you this story, but then they spread it apart to this way you don't get the full picture. I mean, like for example, with the couple originally, with the the prince and the warrior princess, we saw that there was more to that story than meets the eye, because even though you saw, oh, he looked like he was cheating on her, obviously he wasn't. So I'm presuming there is more details to be seen with this story. Maybe the Taoist that was originally Fugui didn't like her and just didn't have the same feelings that she has for him. So maybe that's why the transition of time doesn't make it so he's still in love with her. But there's probably something more to this, and I'm very curious about it. Meanwhile, Haku got very close to being revealed who he was by a old man who apparently is trying to fix the but look, I think it's called the Love Bible, I think it's called, or something like that. And he's trying to fix it after he heard, especially when Haku said, oh yeah, I cut my tears. He's like, oh my god, you don't know who you are? You're a celebrity. And he's like, wait, I'm what? He doesn't know yet, and it was because of a distraction that happened, and he's like, I'm like, shit, he almost knew, he almost found out, dang it. But I'm very curious, I also wanted to ask you guys a question, by the way, if you can't tell me, don't spoil it, but it is a question I had. I saw some art from Fox Spirit Matchmaker, which looks like Haku way older with longer hair and stuff like that. I would love to know, is it like, is there a time skip with Fox Spirit Matchmaker when it gets to a certain season? Like, do we skip a lot of time, or is it just fan art that I saw there? Because I mean, it looked like legit series art, so I'm like, I'm not sure now. I no spoilers. I don't want to be told exactly what that is, but let me know in the comments below. I would appreciate it. Anyways, guys and girls, I have Recreators episode, I think 20 or 19 to review today. I have I believe Oh yeah, Katsugeki Token Rambu to review today also. Boku no Hero was canceled this morning, that's why you don't see a review for that. But I'll talk to you guys later. If there's anything else to review today, I will get to when I can. God bless you all. Bye bye, everyone.